Hi, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Crystal Inner Circle. My name is Summer Washko, and I am the tarot guide for the Crystal Tarot community. Have a couple of updates, which you might not have read yet. We are going to be doing reviews on tarot decks now, and after the reviews, and after I give a couple of readings on the typical Tarot Tuesdays, I'm going to be giving the decks away. This is going to start this week. I'm starting with the tarot for the Millennium deck because quite a few people wish to know about that deck. So we're going to be doing a review on that later on this week. On Tuesday, I will be giving a couple of readings with it and then giving it away. So, anyway. Also, do I have any more announcements? Oh yeah, we're going to, actually starting today, we're doing an in-depth study of the Tree of Life. We're going to start with everything about the Tree of Life and then go on into how the Tree of Life correlates with the tarot, as well as angels, as well as chakra and meditative healing. Right now, today was only the introduction, so it might seem a bit confusing, but as we embark along our journey throughout the whole Tree of Life endeavor, things are going to start looking a bit more clear. And I believe that's all of my things that I really have to say about that. But I guess I'll go ahead and give the tarot reading for the week then. Today is Monday, October 17th. Wow. This month is moving right along. I am super excited. Halloween, the festival at Live Oak, is coming up soon. I hope to see a couple of you guys there. It's going to be an awesome music/arts festival, which has a bunch of cool souls in it. So we're going to go ahead and pray over these cards. Dear Heavenly Father of Lights, I ask that you relay the message of the week through me, through these cards and through the symbols, that we can touch the lives of others with love and light, and we can help make clear the issues that people are going through right now and they wish to overcome, and they wish to get out of the darkness and get out of the confusion and enter into your holy light, into your wise understanding and your holy knowledge. And we ask that this reading really assists people in establishing their foundation in your holy manner and in your truth and in your love, and that through that foundation they will eventually begin to embark upon the pathway to righteousness, that I'm sure most of them are already on because of the interest in the Crystal Inner Circle. I ask all these things in your Son Jesus' name. Amen. Alright, guys. That's good with that. Can go ahead and go like this so you can see. I also printed out all of the interpretations of... Oh, it's just kind of hard to see. All of my interpretations of the cards. So I'm actually going to be referring back to this, which I will eventually transpose into an entire book for us all to enjoy. That way we can not even have to go on our computer. We can just pull our book out of the thing and be like, oh, here we go. This is the information I need. That way you can keep it by your bedside table. You can keep it by your tarot deck, if you ever need to refer back to it. That'll be good. Anyway. So, I guess I'll go ahead and start with the reading, and then we'll just pull the articles that go back to it. Okay, so for the past, ooh, we've got the Three of Pentacles upright. That's exciting. Or is that the Four of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles, okay. It's hard to read the Deviant Moon Deck sometimes. Alright. In our present, we have the World. Very exciting. I never pulled that card in the Deviant Moon Deck. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen it. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay, sorry. And then we have the Star card reversed in our future. All right. So, let's begin. I'm going to first look up the Three of Pentacles in my interpretations. Right now, the feeling I'm getting from this is that we have turned to a creative endeavor just recently, and we're really stoked to actually begin this journey and to begin creating. That's all that life is about. Earth without art is just I don't know if you guys ever heard that. That's kind of cool. But, you know, I mean, the great creator above created us with his creative energy. And that's kind of what we're meant to do here, is create and to help each other, and to use our creative, you know, mindsets and our creative energy to eventually reach an enlightened state, which is what I kind of see here by the World card in our present. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Let me go ahead and look up to the Three of Pentacles and see what I said before. It says, this card, when turned upright, signifies that the seeker has been very successful in personal artistic endeavors and is finally receiving some of the recognition from those that he hadn't noticed in his or her works of art prior to this moment. All right. This talent that the seeker has been gifted with and the opportunity bestowed to perform well has opened many doorways for the seeker. The seeker is reminded that although this matter at hand is going very well, he or she should still remember to focus on the loving energy that allowed for this awesome occurrence to play out so well. Okay, so right now we're getting a lot of good recognition from our artistic endeavors, you know, and that's all fine and dandy. But remember not to let this, you know, recognition kind of go to your head and you know, to cause you to remain kind of just in a standstill in your art. Make sure you reach out for, you know, new opportunities. Like, if someone wants to teach you a new way of painting, go for it. You know, don't just because you feel comfortable in one route, stick to that route. You know what I mean? It's good to go and embark on new journeys and to learn new things. And this is kind of what that card's about. It's about, you know, getting with others, which is what our Two of Cups actually, as a daily reading, signified today. You want to really create with others, you know, co-create, create with your grand creator, create with your friends and your family, create with love together. You know, maybe paint together, maybe, you know, jam with some friends in a band or something like that. Sorry that I'm not all excited about this and like super elevated or whatever my voice I lost the other day. I went actually to a Passion concert over in Ocala with my aunt and was just like super crazy, like praise, love, and just like screaming at the top of my lungs, so I really have no voice left. But anyway, yeah, so keep on creating. Don't let your mind get overwhelmed with worldly endeavors and with work and, you know, with payments and, you know, issues that revolve around money, and just keep creating food, keep creating new art, keep creating new words, keep creating new music, you know, keep imagining. Imagining is, you know, the spark of our whole existence. You know, we were imagined once. So imagine new things. You know, you never know what you can imagine. You might imagine the whole next new world. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Well, with the world in the present, basically, what I get from this at this exact moment is that we're in a state of an awesome awakening. People are starting to really realize that the things going on in this world, like regarding politics and regarding hatred and chaos and confusion, that stuff really doesn't matter. I mean, race doesn't matter, religion doesn't matter. We're all blood. We're all one. We are all whole. And we really need to realize that in order to move forward, you know. And that's kind of what I get from this card right now. I can go ahead and find what I wrote earlier. Let me see. Come here, world. Where are you? Oh, there's the sun. Judgment. Ah, I keep going to wands. I don't want wands. Aha, the world. Okay, so this, as you know, the World card is basically the end of the Fool's journey through the major arcana. And I have here that when pulled up right, this card reverberates peace at heart, within the mind, and the totality of the soul. It suggests the seeker is bridging or has bridged the gap between conscious and subconscious thought processes and it now has a better understanding of how to view the world and how to act within it. This card is one of triumph. The seeker will continue on his or her resourceful path, and in doing so will be very successful in life. This card basically refers to an overflow of love energy through the love of creation. So by learning to love your brothers and sisters in this creative world, in this, grand creation, you're going to be able to achieve totality within your soul and an utter a resonant of peace, that can eventually expand to others, and that's really cool that both of these cards remain pulled upright. Now the Star card in reverse in the future, what I feel of right now is that we really need to stay balanced at this time. Uh, like I said before, don't let all of these, like, people are going to notice that you're successful, and they're going to notice that you're happy. They're going to ask you why you're happy, Give glory to love. Say, I love myself. I love the things I do. I try to find the greater good in all situations, and that's what ultimately, gives me this harmonious life. It's what gives me this peace. It's God. It's my faith that He's going to lead me through everything, because like I trust that, if I follow love and if I follow the laws of love, that, my life is utterly going to end in love and happiness and just joy. And, remember to share that with others, and not so much to become overwhelmed with everyone's, what's the word? You've got a lot of eyes on you because you're succeeding and you're happy. So don't say, oh, well, I was the only one that did it. It was me. It was you, yeah, but it was you depending on love. And that love in your soul. Hold on, my computer just went blank. The love is going to lead you through everything. The patience, the trust and the hope. That's what is leading you to totality. That's what's leading you to unity with the ultimate Godhead, with your subconscious and conscious thoughts. How you're going to be able to interpret those symbols within your head and, say, oh, okay, that's why I feel this certain emotion, or that's why, I can do this. Because love is guiding me. Love helps me interpret. Love helps me to do everything. So don't get all big headed from, all the smiles and stuff from others. Not the smiles, but the praise from others. Give the glory to who deserves the glory, which, you are a part of the glory, but don't forget to give it to love, because by spreading that news, by spreading the news of, yeah, I'm an honest person, I'm a good person. I try to go for only the loving perspective, by sharing that with others, not just being like, oh yeah, it was all me. That's how you're going to spread the light, to others. So be a star, reflect the light of the sun, be the moon, like reflect all the love back to others. And that's how you're going to remain in this sort of free-flowing, way of life. Let me go ahead and go to the star card, and I'll put what I had as my interpretation here. Yeah, it's really a card of spiritual abundance. So if you give the glory to the awesome Holy Spirit within you and the awesome, like, Lord of Spirits above you, and in those higher realms, that's how you're going to continue on. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so in reverse it says, this card could mean that the seeker is acting from mere intellect and isn't involving the spiritual aspects into his or her life. Because of this imbalance, something seems to be creeping up on the seeker's path. The seeker may need to live with more emotion, to create with more passion, to endure with more bliss. This card in reverse urges the seeker to be hopeful and optimistic in his or her journey. This could be a time of crisis, and the only way out of a spiraling depression is to start remaining joyful. So, when you're at your brightest moments is when the darkness tries to knock you down. When you're dark, you're kind of already in there. Stuff doesn't try and, attack you. But when you're at your greatest moments is when things are going to be like, we want to take you down. You know what I mean? Don't let that happen. it's going to start. You're going to feel the nitpicking. You're going to feel like, the condemnation of others. Like, she's so happy because she does drugs, or she's so happy because she does this, or she's so happy because she does this. No. You're happy because the joy within. You're happy because you trust in, the higher realms and the Most High to lead you to the ultimate, just like, greatness, the ultimate unity. So, trust in your spiritual aspect. Trust that your spirit will guide you through all of the darkness, as like in the Bible it says, as although I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. That's because you're walking with that light in front of you. God is protecting you the entire way. So remain hopeful and remain joyful. Even when your oppressors try to bring you down, don't let them. Stay strong, because when you stay strong, they're going to wonder how you did it, and then you can turn around and say, I did it because, even though you were treating me like a poop head, I still love you, and I still, I love that, your harsh criticisms, because they help me remember that, through any kind of sticks or stones or any kind of words, I can make it through, because, my Father is the Father of lights, and He lights my darkness, He lights my pathway. And that's all you really have to remember during this time, is to stay hopeful, to stay joyous in your creative endeavors, and just continue working on this, like, utter unity within yourself, between, your unconscious or your conscious and subconscious thoughts. Bring everything together, and by bringing things together in your life, by aligning, you can eventually radiate outwards and align, the whole world. And as the whole world comes into alignment, love is going to be the ruler. So don't let the news of, like, sadness or of hate or of violence, don't let that penetrate your mind. Penetrate your own mind with, the faith that only good things are going to happen, because that's the promise. So there might be some crazy downfalls along the way, but don't ever lose hope. And that has been our weekly tarot reading. If you have any further questions about it, or if you have any questions about anything really in general that have to deal with symbols or with dream interpretations, I'm open to help you. You can contact me at summerwashco95@gmail.com. I typically answer that more than I would answer the other email address, so I won't even give that one to you. Or you can just message me on this website, on the Crystal Inner Circle. You can go to my profile and message me. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have a glorious rest of the afternoon. I will go ahead and tell you that maybe today you should start wearing black tourmaline. Black tourmaline actually will increase your physical vitality, which in turn will help increase your spiritual vitality, in order to triumphantly just, like, power drive through all the darkness and just, like, get to that utter, peaceful place. Just remember to fuel it with your intention. It's not going to do anything unless you intend to be happy and hopeful. You're the one who fuels everything. It's your spirit inside that brings the fire to life. So, yeah, flow on, guys. Peace and love to everyone.